Let's see something. I just want to I guess y'all already saw the link, the message, but I guess it's a holiday, so a lot of people home today in comparison to other days. So if you see my link at the bottom, I think a lot of y'all sending me emails. I'll get out of it next time. A lot of y'all sending me emails. And good morning. Around time, 11:34. But like I'm getting the emails, and know if you should use one pearl or three. And when I started this business in 2009, tampon, and this is a story. I don't know if you heard it yet, or I have no idea. I'm just gonna start you from the beginning. And so 2012, I started recruiting some women to work for me, and at that time, we were selling the herbal tampons for $5 a piece. So you could come to us, and you can get one tampon $5. States, nobody had ever heard of herbal tampons, and so a lot of people, although they wanted to try it, they were so skeptical. They would only buy one tampon, which meant that the distributors were pretty much only making. They were making about $2 profit, because I was selling a pearl to them with a tampon at the time for $3. So they would buy from me for $3 and then in turn sell it for $5. So they really wasn't making too much of a profit. And then the woman would use the one tampon, and she would come back, and or she would use a tampon and we wouldn't hear from her again. So in the gist of it, I had about 60 women working for me. They really weren't profiting as much as they could, and we had found something that was really good for women to use. And so I said, you know what? That she gets the product. We want to make sure that it's going to work for her, because when I used it, I discharged. I was like, you got to make sure it's going to work. And some women, they weren't discharged, and it just wasn't working. So I said, you know what? We're going to do a deep cleanse, which meant that my distributors would at least get $15 in addition to the $7 or the $6 at the time for shipping. We wanted to make sure that women were actually getting the product and that they were doing it. So that's what I initiated in 2012. At the same time, we had so much riffraff in the business from these women who I recruited into the business, that after Black Friday, I let everybody go, pretty much. I was just like, you know what, it's not working. I'm good by myself. I don't like a lot of drama. And my business is going in another direction, and I'm kind of stagnant here. So pretty much I let all those people go. A lot of those people you still see today. So when I let them go, at the same time, I was in the process of rebranding herbal tampons. Herbal tampons for my business. I was put into different little private groups on Facebook. I was put into Organic Blood initially, which was Tiffany Janae's group, and there was a lot of women in there, and some of those women I was able to sell herbal tampons to. And then one woman, she said, she didn't like the product, it irritated her, she didn't like it whatsoever. And there were some people in the group who was like, you know what, you ain't got to get the herbal tampons from her, we'll find them for you, we can make it ourselves, this, that, and the third. And they started going to Alibaba. In the midst of that happening, I was already transitioning from not having distributors and rebranding the herbal tampon for myself, because I said, you guess what? This is something that I discovered before it didn't even exist. And this is something that I'm going to make work for people, because I had, and so I went through the trademark office. I traded the herbal tampon as a pearl. In the midst of me doing that and laying everybody off, they was like, well, you know what? We're just going to go and buy the herbal tampons from China too, and we're going to call them pearls too. So that's what a problem is, because everybody started going to China buying herbal tampons. This was years ago, right? People popping up like every other day. It's a new person popping up saying they sell pearls too, and they buy herbal tampons too. And it's unfortunate because a lot of people, you just don't read. Like, you're just not reading. You're just not getting it. And so you buy from anybody. Like, at this point, you can buy from any damn body. At this point, my wisest advice to you is, if you feel want to buy from Chandra Pretty, and you feel like that everybody's on the same product I sell, then go to Alibaba and buy for yourself. Don't even buy it from me. Keep your money. Keep your money. Go to China and get it for yourself, right? Because that's basically what a lot of people, that's basically what they're doing. So I trademarked tampon as a pearl for a reason, because I didn't want people going over there and buying herbal tampons, and I'm under the impression that they're going to sell it as a herbal tampon. I never thought that the women who I let go in my business would go to China, get the herbal tampon, and call it a pearl. A million years. I said, you know what? This is what I'm going to call it. You can call it anything you want, but this is what I'm going to call it. I got my trademark done. So if you go through the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, you'll see the trademark. A trademark is different from a patent. A trademark just means this is what I'm calling this product, and nobody else can call it this. So nobody else can call the herbal tampon a womb healing vaginal pearl. Only me. Yoni pearls, right? And that's fine. Call it what you want. However, there's only one pearl. Okay. Aside from that, the lady, one of the ladies who I was working with in China, first started out, I was working with one particular woman, okay, and this was in 2009. As time progressed, 2012, I wanted to start buying in bulk because now I'm pushing more, right? In 2009, I only bought it for myself. So now I'm trying to get back in touch with that lady, okay, and I'm going through Alibaba. And at the time, I didn't really understand the full logistics of the herbal tampon myself. And so there was more than one vendor. It was maybe about 6 or 7 people, 6 or 7 manufacturers selling it at the time. That's what I'm estimating. And I linked up with another one. I truly didn't understand. So you have Clean Point tampon, you have Beautiful Life tampon, but then underneath them there are companies who took their name and were saying that they sell Beautiful Life or they sell Clean Point. So me, I didn't know, and so I linked up with a particular vendor, and with her, I was buying from her in bulk. So I was spending a couple thousand with her on a regular basis, buying from her in bulk. And at that time, I still had some distributors, getting into the distributors. We got to a point where so many people was going to China buying herbal tampons to sell in the U.S., calling them pearls, that every mom and pop sweatshop popped up on Alibaba selling herbal tampons. You can go on Alibaba right now and you will see everybody selling them. You can buy from literally anybody at this point. It got to the point where some of the sweatshops were shut down by the Chinese government because there were so many putting anything in it. That's how sad the mindset of uneducated people is. That you can easily be bamboozled. So the lady I was working with, I said, well, shoot, I know if you feeling a crunch, I'm in a laundromat. If you feeling a crunch in your pocket, because I'm feeling a little bit of a crunch, not too much of a crunch, but a little bit of a crunch, because I had my loyal people, but then I had people who was getting confused, and then I had all these people popping up saying they're selling pearls. Don't nobody sell pearls for Ivy, and then I don't really care about anybody tells you. If that's what you fall for, then you better off going to China and getting it yourself. And so the Asian lady I was working with, one day she inboxed me. She said, listen, if you get any messages from Alibaba, I don't respond. I'm like, what you talking about? Alibaba banned me for 3 years from their website. I had been with Alibaba since 2009. Around 2000, I think it was like 2000 between 2013, 2015. maybe 2000, yeah, up until like 2015, I was banned. Like literally, like my business was no longer able to do requisitions, do any type of business with Alibaba. This is not AliExpress. Anybody and their mama can go on AliExpress when you really pushing some weight. So, and most of the people y'all buying from going through AliExpress. Um, and so, this particular lady who was selling these tampons to me, she made it so that Alibaba banned me. So I was stuck with buying from her. I could never find my other vendor. Buying from her, when I start feeling a pinch and I see a lot of drama, I see Rod's posting stuff, all kinds of stuff. Um, I said, you know what, ma'am, at this point, I got to get my patent out and I need to make sure that this isn't just a pearl because everybody in mama said they sell pearls, but this is my formula. This is something that I came up with. I came up with the formula to put into this product, to put into this herbal tampon to make sure that you get a cleanse. Conditions you're dealing with. That's what I wanted. And she said, well, Ivy, I can't do that for you. I can't make it. You have to you have to buy what we make. It's according to the Chinese government. You have to buy what we make. You can't put your own to it. And use it. Okay. She said, well, this is what you can do. So I was like, you know what, things ain't going good right now. So a lot of people popping up and lose my business. And she said, well, if you're trying to save some money, I got some friends and they sell basically fake herbal tampons. And if you want, we could package them for you. They're still gonna sell, so it's not gonna matter. But that's gonna save you some money. This woman stuck with for a few years now was in a position to tell me that she would sell me some bullshit to make sure I stayed in business. She would make sure that she sold me some bullshit to sell to you to make sure I stayed in business. I'm under the impression that maybe you've been selling me bullshit in the past, or at this point you might be hustling the bullshit because if I'm feeling a pinch in my pocket, you feeling a pinch in your pockets too. So by this time, guess what? Alibaba let me back in. Because I will always go back into Alibaba and try to create an account. I was trying to use different emails and everything. Alibaba would catch my ass every time and block me. Like within like a week's time, they would block and shut me down. And finally, they let me in. Don't you know when they let me back in, I found my original manufacturer, the woman I originally was working with, and I told her what the situation was. I even told her about the lady who I had been buying from. I told her everything. And she told me about this lady. I said, that's unfortunate. This lady been lying the whole time. It kind of reminds me of the situation I'm in too. And I said, well, listen, I got this patent, I got this formula, and I want you to make it for me. She said, no problem, I'll do that for you. Great. So when you buy a herbal tampon or a pearl, you want to keep that in mind. If you're not buying a pearl from Chandra Pretty, you're not even buying a pearl. You're just buying a generic herbal tampon with anything from anybody from Alibaba. So you're not even doing yourself a service. Like if you real educated and you like to be very informed and you so inquisitive and you always curious, but you don't take enough time out to truly do research on the product that you're about to put in your vagina, speaks volumes when it comes to the literacy of Black America. So if you're not buying a pearl from Chandra Pretty, you're not even buying a pearl. It's really that simple. Everybody who website you go to or who Instagram you go to, they're gonna give you the same generic ingredient information. And they're gonna all say do a deep cleanse, which is something that I created and abolished. It wasn't even necessary. If you bought a kit from me and the kit comes with 3 pearls or 6 pearls or 10 pearls or 15 pearls, what have you, my instructions, like it's in real big bold letters, which I don't even understand. Like I don't even think a lot of y'all Black women read at all. I don't think you read it all. Unfortunate because you inundate me with emails about things that I emailed to you already, but I put it in your instructions. You asked me about doing 3 pearls at one time. I'm like, well, where are you getting this language from? The video that I did on doing 3 pearls that's still on YouTube, that was recorded years ago, it says that this is the old method that we used to do. It's still going to show you how to get your pearl in, yes, but this is a very old method. I know you're not going that far back and watching that video, that notion, because I do videos all the time and my instructions are very, very clear and precise. If you buy generic tampons just from any damn body, like Yummy Yoni Pearl, Cookie Detox, Pearl, Embrace Pangea. If you're buying from any of those women, if you're buying from any of those are the women I got rid of. Hill Beans. If you're buying from those women, they couldn't come up with their own name for the herbal tampon. They took mine. If you're buying from those women and these women are telling you to go ahead and do a deep cleanse, and let's say you need a cleanse for this is what's terrible. Let's say you have endometriosis. You can go on any of their Instagrams. They all use the same language. Like it's all the same. Like I don't understand. It's all the same. And it'll say something like, if you have endometriosis, you need 15 cleanses, 15 deep cleanses, which is 45 pearls. I mean, you gotta use your brain. You need 45 pearls if you have endometriosis. You're gonna do 15 cleanses. They sell their pearls, what, three for $20 plus shipping. 2 times 15, you about to spend $300 because you got endometriosis, and you ain't got enough common sense to say, dang, Ivy got an endometriosis kit for $90. You only got to use 1 pearl at a time. Like, you got to think, what's the logic? Like, you got to think about the logic. Like, when I came out with the deep cleanse, guess what? Those lists that you see, a small portion of that list is what I created with my deep cleanse. Because back then, when I created deep cleanse, wasn't no such thing as endometriosis. I didn't even know about endometriosis. Wasn't no such thing as PCOS, because I didn't even know about PCOS. When I made the deep cleanse, it was for looseness, dryness, it was basically for looseness, dryness, and if you had like fibroids. I had just got started. I hadn't even truly done enough research to be able to educate women on their anatomy and on their reproductive organs to formulate anything. The women that you're working with, the women who telling you this bullshit, they're not even educated. There's nothing they can tell you besides buy these pearls from me. That's it. And it's sad because half of y'all in my inbox right now today, this morning, you in my inbox. Even though you got information from me that clearly told you that they selling fake products, you still went to them and bought from them, and then you're not satisfied, and then you're coming back to me for assistance. Like that's odd to me. Like, who does that? Like, maybe you just need some time, and you know things not working for you, and you just not really sure, and I don't know, maybe you want the 3 for $19.99. I don't know. I don't really do 3 for $19.99, but I do my pearls between $7 and $10. That's how much I charge. Alibaba and bought some herbal tampons, generic brand. $2 damn, and I'd be happy with that. They buy generic tampons from Alibaba, and they trying to sell it to you for the price of something that's real and authentic like mine. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Why would you pay $19 for something that's generic? I can't imagine that. Won't you take your $20 and you go to Alibaba and you buy whatever you want? It might take a month or, I don't know, 3 weeks for you to get it, but so what? You still buy bullshit, but you're saving. You're taking your chances. You're taking your chances over there instead of taking your chances in America with us black women, right? So I'm getting a lot of those, and then it's sad, it's just sad. You wasting your money. And I said, you know what, Ivy, just let them know again, because some of y'all knew, some of y'all don't even know me. You have no idea, right? On my website is a tab that says fake ass pearls. I mean, I try not to curse, you know, I'm trying to rebrand so I don't have to curse as much. However, on my Instagram is very, very clear. If you feel like you're going to somebody and they tell you where all the pearls the same, you should ask them, like, really? Tell me all about your pearl, like, please, because according to what Ivy's saying, there's only one, right? So Goddess Detox, Vanessa, I've been got rid of her. She's a ding dong. Rid of her. I got rid of her and Nia. Nia brought her on. They just some young girls in college. She's not gonna be able to help you. And it's sad. It's sad. You buying from somebody who you already know stole from somebody. You buying from a thief. So you must like black market stuff. That's what it is. You like knockoffs. If you're in a position to like knockoffs and you want to purchase knockoffs, don't buy the knockoff and then be dissatisfied and come to me. Don't buy the knockoff. I had a woman email me on my Wix. I had her email me through my email, and her when you email me, sometimes I don't want to respond to you because I figure if you having a hard time understanding this, I know you're not gonna read your instructions. And she emailed me more than once. I didn't respond. And this morning I checked the email. She says, listen, just went to Goddess Detox, and I'm stuck between hers and yours. And then she basically give me her consultation, and I'm just like, damn. And are you trying to figure out what I can do for you? I said, no ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am. Listen, if you stuck between me and the goddess, go to the goddess. Because trust me, if you stuck between me and the goddess, you don't need Ivy. You should never be stuck in a decision. You either gonna go here or you gonna go there, one of the two. And if you stuck, don't even come to me. You're not gonna comprehend nothing I have to give you. Like, me and you on two different language waves. So anyway, I think I don't know. I hope you grasp. I hope you grasp it. And it is what it is. If you feel some type of way, I'm sorry about that. Somebody told you they all the same. That's a damn lie. Sorry about that. You know, if you feel like it's enough pussies for everybody and everybody got to get in where they fit in, you're right about that. So you can go that way. But don't mistake my product for somebody else's. And always know that there's only one pearl. There's only one. There's always only been one. And if you don't want to buy from Chandra Pretty, it's okay. But what I'm telling you is, if you're not going to buy from me, don't buy from nobody. Neglect all of us. Deprive all of us. Don't buy from nobody. Go to China and buy it yourself. Right? I mean, that's how people do anyway. If you don't want to buy something in the United States, you see something you're not really interested in getting in the United States, or you're concerned about the price, go on AliExpress and get it. Some of y'all watching this video, you can go to AliExpress and buy a whole lot of them, as many as you can, so you can pop up on one of these fake ass pearl pages to do your people disservice. Today's a good day. I just got some. I had emails this morning, and I don't like it when I get those emails because I feel like, damn, how can you go to one website and then come to mine and then be confused? Yeah. So I'm gonna stop this. Go check my stuff. I have plenty of videos on my site. So you can always go through the website. You can always go to chandrapretty.com and click the videos tab. There are awesome videos there. If you're a client of Chandra Pretty, then you can go through the School of Womb Healing and watch videos there. If you're not a client, you're not a distributor, through my main website. If you don't do either of those, then of course you know that through YouTube, all of my videos are now pay-per-view. Like, I feel at this point you should pay for your knowledge, because when I was giving it to you for free, you were still going the wrong way. So the least you could do is go get educated. Hey Journey, that's just it's unfortunate. I know y'all was on here. Hey Gia, it's unfortunate because I don't understand how somebody can actually. I don't understand how you could be so. I don't understand how you could be so confused. Somebody said, "Are all your pearls the same?" And you just put them in different color wrappers. Sweetheart, I'm a very, very busy woman. I ain't got time to be playing no goddamn color coordination with your ass. I don't have time to be putting the rainbow in your life. No, sweetheart. For me to know all my patents and to know what's in every pearl, I had to put them in a different color wrapper. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. It's to the point now where some of my clients will email me and they say, "Hey Ivy, this is my pearl, this is my discharge from this particular color wrapper." I appreciate that. You don't really have to do that because based off the kit you purchased or based off the consultation, I know what pearls I'm sending to you. However, sometimes it's good to know because I may tell you to switch up the pearl, switch up the wrapper, and choose a different wrapper. But for the most part, I mean, we do pretty good. We do pretty good. It's important that you reach your cervix. A lot of women not reaching their cervix yet. It's important that you reach your cervix. We're the only pearls. And if you feel like it's somebody else selling pearls, and then I'm a liar, talking about, baby, please, because I'm curious. If you're not sure what fake pearls are, you can scroll down Instagram or go to the website. It's 2018, so we had 2 more patents. Patents are very, very expensive. Sourcing is very, very expensive. Packaging is very, very expensive. Very, very expensive. So it's not like I'm just going to Alibaba and getting some stuff and putting a sticker on it, because I don't have time for that. But if I was to do that, that's really what most people do, then yeah, go for it. The people who you buy your fake ass pearls from, you should ask them what their discharge look like. What's it like putting a pearl inside? You should tell them take that herbal tampon pearl that they buy from Alibaba or something to you. Tell them put it in their mouth. That's what you do. Go tell them put it in their mouth. Tell them put it in their mouth. So in any event, that's pretty much it. I'm just in here on this good old holiday and washing some clothes, and I said let me go live and do something, because I don't go live all the time and be good to people. I'm trying to be good today. So that's pretty much it. This video public. So if anybody has any concerns, you can always let me know. So, sweetie, I know you had sent me photos on Facebook, baby. You gotta email me. I got people sending me photos all over the place. Don't do that. Email me, because y'all have different usernames, different names on every platform. I don't know who you are. I know who you are, but say, I know you over in the UK. I know who you are, baby. So yeah, so email me, and then guess what? You can always talk to me through Google, if you can do Google Hangouts. Otherwise, message me through Facebook. You can always message me through Facebook with Sayo and call me, and that's fine. I don't have a problem with that, because I know you're long distance. It's some women now. I'm on Instagram now, and I see people saying they sell Yoni soap, and I'm like, you know what? You got to do what's best for you. Y'all just making anything, and it's not even designed to truly take care of what your vaginal symptoms are. You just making a soap and thinking it's okay to put lavender and chamomile in it. But nobody know goddamn lavender and chamomile. We've been living off lavender and chamomile since we came over here. Lavender and chamomile ain't gonna help you with your pussy, baby. That's not gonna help. Honey, it's great. It's nice to have. It's good for fragrance. It's good. It smells nice. But when you think about trying to take care of your vagina and the herbs that your body needs, herbs that your body gonna respond to, you've been on American soil your whole life, so it has the majority of your ancestors, which means your body is already chemically engineered. You about to take something that was chemically engineered as well. The everything that grows on this soil is all chemical based. You about to take this soap that somebody made. She loved to make soap. So she said, I'm gonna make a soap for the vagina. Your vagina won't even respond to it. It won't even work on your vagina. It's not gonna do anything good or beneficial for your vagina. Just like you going to the store buying Lipton tea in a box because it says green tea. It has no benefit to your vagina whatsoever. You're in the process of cleansing yourself and removing waste, residual waste from years of trauma. The last thing you should want to do is go buy you a soap off of Instagram because they said it got lavender and chamomile in it. You gotta get your mind right. Anyway, I'm hungry. See the single life. I ain't got no thing at all. I'm hungry. But there is a place up the road. So we're going to get these clothes out this dryer, and I'm going to take my clothes and stuff home and get that stuff out the way. It's a holiday, so yeah, I ain't slaying no pussies today. And I'm going to get some. What time is it? It's 12 o'clock. I'm going to get some food to eat. I think you guys are okay. If you need any questions, just let me know. And yeah. I'm not gonna say everything I do they do, and that's sad. I mean, I don't mind if you feel like, you know what, I like the thought of making a soap for the vagina. I want to go ahead and make one. I don't like the fact that I'm the only person with pearls, and black women claim they sell pearls and they don't. Like, they literally stole my business name, and that's what's sad. It's sad, it's unfortunate, and that's just so. They gonna do what they want. You know, I can't stop somebody from doing what they want. I give you the knowledge that's necessary so you can make a better buying decision. I can do that. That's the best I can do. And if you can't figure that out, if you can't help yourself, then it is what it is. Nita Edwards, hey, what's up, Peaches in season, baby? Hey, mama. So yeah, I'm just in here working. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate it. I try to make soaps. I try to make soaps for everybody's vagina. Try my best. I try my best. It's unfortunate people come to my website asking me personal questions, but I try my best. Y'all be good. I hope y'all have a fantastic day off today. As usual, Real Pearls is the never ending, never expiring promo code. So just make sure you use that promo code whenever you go to the website. If you buy stuff like the Sweet Pussy Collection or the Yoni eggs and stuff like that, we have several different promo codes, and you'll get them through the website when you visit those particular tabs. Otherwise, Real Pearls, it works throughout the entire website, and we have sales on all of still on sale. The Yoni eggs still on sale. The Goddess collection, like we always have ongoing sales, so you can always buy stuff in addition to detoxing your vagina. Um, yeah, just send me an email, and to the women that's emailing me and not sure if they should buy fake pearls over real pearls, buy the fake ones. Because I don't want to discourage you from doing something. Yeah, they can. You can't compare yours to mine, and it's sad because some of the people who I saw on Instagram, before I really understood true business, because it took me a while. It took me a while to really from 2009 to today to 2018. It took me a while. I didn't go to school for business, so I had to start reading all kinds of books, and then I was trial and error. So I had a lot of people burn me. We would take pictures. People would send me pictures, and I would just post them. Like, wow, look at what this product is doing. Not knowing that life in business is about branding. Pictures, I will put my name at the very bottom of it because I didn't want to obscure the picture or make it hard for you to actually see the picture. You go on their page, all they did was like take my name off the bottom of the picture and say that this is their picture. Mount Pleasures, she's one of them, and I'm like, damn, y'all bras is desperate. That's desperate, and it's very, very deceitful that you take my pictures and post them on your page like it's your results. Like, that's sad. And guess what? They catching women all day, every day. My cousin, she in DC, and she said, Ivy, it's a dummy born every day. There's some dummies out here that born every day. I can't say. So anyway, y'all be good. Okay. We got Yoni eggs. As long as you got that little kumquat cleaned out, baby. As long as you got that kumquat cleaned out. I think it's very important that you clean your vagina out as thoroughly as possible. Steaming your vagina has nothing to do with your cervix and your womb. You can steam your vagina all you want. You got within your cervix and your womb, you have to detox that area. The steam from a steam pot is not going to penetrate to your cervix. You sit in the tub, you take a bath. It's not flowing through your vagina, hitting your cervix. The only way that water in that tub will get through your vagina, hit your cervix, is if you almost put a daggone speculum between your legs and open that sucker up. It's the same way with doing the steam. If you throw that steam pot, that steam is not going to make it to your cervix, baby. A steam is only for the vagina. And it's only for pretty much the lower portion, maybe like the first 2 to 3 inches within the vagina. That's it, okay? So it's more like a spa treatment. So please don't feel like you're going to do a steam and you're going to rid yourself, because you're not. A lot of companies out here that do vaginal steams, Charlotte, it's sad too. It's sad. It's sad. She knows she don't even sell no goddamn real pearls. Now she's saying she offer Yoni pearls. That's unfortunate. You know why she got to sell a pearl? Because the steam ain't gonna help you, baby. You got to be able to detox. Jari, is something wrong? Let's here go some quarters right here. In case you want to go check the dryer. Here you go. Just put them right there. Right across the table. So you want to keep that in mind. Like a lot of people, you under the notion that you're gonna do this steam, it's gonna rid you. Steaming is like a luxury to your vagina. That's after you done got all the waste out. Um, so so you want to keep that in mind. We sell steam pots, but the intention of the steam pot isn't, it's not for you to get waste from your womb or your cervix. Okay, because the steam can't penetrate that far. Okay, so good. So y'all good. Ross, I didn't know you was gonna be online this morning. I hope you you got your website better and you get ready to do that video so we can start putting you on so we can load you to the website. Jar, you want to take these quarters with you in case the stuff not dry? So hopefully Rasa, you do that. I was waiting for Chanel to call me, so she can make sure she got her site, get this stuff loaded to her site, because I got like a 2-week turnaround time, and that way I can get you into the university. They're selling beyond generics at this point because and buy from anybody, buy anything. It's anything. You can buy anything. If the people in China making fake damn rice and fake cabbage, they gonna make anything. They like clone mutations. They make anything. They make anything. You gonna go over there? That's sad. That's sad. You ain't gotta like Ivy, baby. It's your pussy. Think about your pussy sometimes. Anyway, I ain't got my contacts in, so I gotta put my eyeglasses back on. And I didn't put my contacts in, obviously. I need to take a break. You know, you gotta take them out and let them sit for a minute. So you got to, I'll be looking like the geek she is. But y'all be good and be safe. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm glad y'all had some time to tune in this morning. And as usual, I tell people this all the time. If you need me, email me. Do not harass me on my website. Y'all is harassing me on my website. Get mad because I ain't talked to you yet. Y'all got to go. I see y'all later. Be good. Be blessed. Anything dry? You got apple. Where's the there it is.